Hello, hello guys. How is everybody? My name is Jim from Kenya, East Africa, and welcome back to yet another live stream. Yeah, we are pressing on regardless. Yeah, sometimes it's a big challenge. I don't know what's going on, but at the end of the day, they say nothing comes easy. To be showing up every day. Showing up every day to make sure that we achieve the main goal, or we see things aligned, and that's the most important thing. I always have to keep in mind so that things may better. Things may better. Yes, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially after I tried to monetize this channel. That was last year. Yeah, in fact, that was last year. Last year, December. I was almost monetizing the channel, but I didn't realize that somehow, somewhere, such would come like make things crumble. Like just make things crumble in that manner. Yeah, so I was streaming videos from my friend, but they already posted them on Instagram and TikTok. So that made it a reused content. And from that time, things will never be the same. Whenever you open a live, you might go for a very long time before you see some people joining. Or at first you can, if you start, you can see some people show up, but it is not like so consistently. You see, for people engaging you constantly, yes, you might have 10, they drop to 9. You might have 20, they increase to 30, drop to 20, and such a thing. Then you know everything is going on well. But a case where you open, then like it's just silent. It's silent. Sometimes you're talking, then you are like you talk, and then you're like I'm just talking to myself. You end up being silent. Oh. What I know is that that thing really affected my channel. It did bring on, it did affect my channel. Yeah, but it's never. Whenever you fall and rise up, is the best thing. But whenever you fall and remain there, then that's the most dangerous thing. Okay. So we're here pushing. Somehow I was checking some videos and someone was bringing up this term shadow banned, shadow banned. But I don't believe that. So I believe it's just like maybe this is on the break to see the situation is around to see what is going to be my decision. If I say it's like that, then maybe I'll be defeated. But in this case, not letting it go. Nothing like being defeated. How to step up and like defeat every challenge. Do be above. You see? Growing tough and being above every challenge. You see? You get what I'm saying? Yes, growing tough and being above every challenge. Huh? Just like any place have to be. Like a boxer being ready to face your opponent. Like a boxer, being ready to face your opponent. And you see your opponent charging and ready to throw some jabs and some blows at you. But what do? Get prepared to defend and also make sure that you are doing what? You are, uh-huh, you are responding well. You are doing what? You are doing what? You responding effectively, huh? Uh-huh. Yes, such a thing. So, no giving up. However, it's not easy, but we have to keep going. Have to keep going, man. Whether things are doing well or not, we have to keep going until it is well. Sometimes some situations come for you to have a story to tell. If it goes easy, always easy with you, always easy with you, how are you going to tell people your story? What will you tell people? How are you going to be hope to them that have lost hope? You need to have a situation, you need to have a story that will relate and make sense to those that need to hear your story for a motivation, for change in their life, for the changes in your life. Just that story could be something they need to hear. That story. And for that story to be there, it means there was something that actually happened in your life in one way or the other. You grew bold. You surpassed the challenge. You beat the challenge that was there. You actually beat it. You are bold enough to be the challenge. You are bold enough to defeat, to emerge victorious, and be what? And be a testimony, and be a reference, a good example to be referred to, such as so and so went through this situation where it was like this. People even thought like blah blah blah, it was over. But wait, through his or her persistence, look, things turned around. Look, things turned around. Look, things turned around for him. Look how, just see the way he's doing right now. Could you believe that such a challenge was stood in his way, and at some point he emerged the victor. He or she emerged victorious. Hey, this one of the things, man, that are there. So I believe, and I encourage anybody. Maybe your situation could be, yeah, maybe you have headaches, and maybe you're feeling like things. Oh no, don't feel that. Be bold. That's a story that will encourage somebody. Keep pressing, and you are going to emerge victorious. Yes, you are going to emerge victorious. You are going to tell someone the story, and they'll be inspired, and it will change their lives. Yes, that's what I believe. That's what I believe. At some point, the situations that we meet, maybe at some, okay, if things are just smooth, you're not going to have something to encourage people. And because okay, and it does not necessarily mean that, but always be ready for the challenges. However, uh, mm, yeah, it must be a bit challenging for it to be, for you to find our level ground that will be. I will be. Hmm? Yeah, there has to be something to sharpen to sharpen in one way or the other. So sometimes challenges that actually come up in life, they are there so that we can have a story to tell someone that maybe will be in a similar story or they will be in a situation, to just encourage them out, to see that they are doing better. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Hey, it's okay. Hey, guys, remember to give a like, please. Remember to give a like as you join. My name is Jim from Kenya, East Africa. Yeah, we are praising all. Uh, at some point I've seen consistency is paying, because there are some people that have looked to me that are doing channels. Right now when they open their live stream, man, things are just, people are on and things are flowing. Yeah, so I believe doing this regularly, regularly, it's going to make a difference than to say, I give up, there's nothing that I'm seeing, there's nobody I'm seeing joining. So it's going to be another story. It's going to be a different story. It will be different. Hey guys, remember to give a like as you join and let me know where you're watching from. And how's your Sunday? How's your weekend? How's your weekend? Whoa. Right. Hello, my friend. Hello. How are you? How have you been? Good to see you. Hey. Good to see you, Rai. How have you been? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How about you? I Oh, it's been oh yeah. Yes. How is everything? How is everything over there? I'm good, thank you. So good to see you. How is your weekend? My weekend was okay. It's ending. It was good. Yes, it was good. We thank God. I thank God. It was good. It was nice. We're here. Yes. Hope you did enjoy yours. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. It was rain here, but I enjoyed the break from the heat. Oh, it's now raining. Oh, that's good. That's good news now to hear. Mm. If it did now break you from the heat, that's so nice. It seems you like okay. For me also, I like favorable weather. I don't like the heat too. It really disturbs me. Uh, rain, not too much rain, but if it's raining and like it's balanced, that's so nice for me. I enjoy that kind of weather. But when we have, especially, I don't like the dry seasons. The dry seasons here really give me headache. Hmm? because and you know, in Africa, or in Africa generally, or in Kenya, we have those seasons when the dry seasons come, especially if you are in the village. If you're in the village and you're just walking on this hot, in the hot sun here and there, you'll find, usually for me, my mouth, usually it cracks. It gets it. It's mostly it's red, and you'll find it cracking. And sometimes back when when I was grazing my parents' cattle, and the sheep and the cows, we used to use there was armies, and we had Vaseline, that the jelly, it's the jelly. So we used to, you try applying you apply to keep it to keep it okay, should I say, okay, moisturized, to keep it moisturized. And in the process, because you're here in the forest, and sometimes if you'll find if you have guavas ripen somewhere, you'll eat, and at the end of it, it will be cleared, and so it will be dry. It will end up being dry, because you did believe that if I apply, it's going to work until evening, and that's not the case, because you come from the home 8. You said Hamatan, what do you mean? Is that a place? So you'll find out that it in the course of the day, with the different activities that you are going to engage in the forest, yeah, here and there, you'll find out things that will change. You won't forget even to keep the jelly you applied, and it will just get finished. It will get finished, and maybe that's around afternoon. So the heat, the hot sun from afternoon to in the evening, it will be on you, and it will just run dry. So it used to be something for a short time, unless if you say you carry it, but who will want to carry it? No, you might end up losing, or it will get lost. Yes. I'm not getting your question. Is Hamatan? What's Hamatan? Hamatan is it a place, or what do you mean by this, Hamatan? Yeah, right now for us here, we are in the rain season, It's that August is that month of heavy rain seasons. And after this, they will end, then we'll start harvesting. We'll start harvesting corn. Mostly in the region that I am, we only plant once in a year. We only have one planting season. Yes, we have that happen here during the winter season. More often cracked leaves, but yes, I always have 3 tubes of balm for moisturizing the lips. Ooh. Okay, that's so nice. Yeah. In Swahili language, we always say here, okay, or it is said, it's a saying. Mwenyezi Mungu akikupa kilema, hukupa na mwendo. Mwenyezi Mungu akikupa kilema, hukupa na mwendo. So it means if if there's no situation that God will bring your way and he does not give you a way through, okay, or the way out. So basically that's what it means. Hi, Shaz Life and Travel. Welcome. Greetings to you. How are you today? Good to see you. And maybe that what they just call the season in Ghana and Nigeria, Hamatan, when it's windy, dry and hot. Okay. Oh, okay. I get you. Shaz Live and Travel says, I'm blessed and you. I'm good too. I'm good. I thank God. Good to hear that. Eh? Thank you so much for coming and checking on your boy Jim. Yes. Raya says, greetings, Shaz Live and Travel. That's so nice. That's so nice. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Shah says, I name you Smiley. You always smiling. Oh, yes. Uh, I like it when when I see people. Yeah, that makes me. It makes me happy. Makes me happy when I see you, my people. Uh, and coming here to support. Yes, and that's good. When we get to interact here, it feels good. And it means a lot. Rice says we got you, James Star, and I always check in on you. Yeah, yeah, you are always here. I at least most of the lives that I'm always doing, I never miss you guys coming to say hi. That means a lot. Yeah, God bless you people. God bless you. God bless you. Yes. I like being I like yeah, I like being happy because also that it draws good. It's a yeah, because if sometimes if you'll just be you'll have that stone face, you know. If you have that stone face, all right, it makes it difficult for people to interact with you and like somehow, yeah. But if you are smiling to them and like they always find it a start. Maybe they have something, yeah. This then they will easily tell or open up whatever they want. Yeah, yeah. That's one of the things, and also it helps you keep um I believe it's one way of communicating because if you'll easily to get to know the state of people. If you meet them and like you are smiling and they smile back, you know everything, at least everything, it's not so bad. It is good. Somehow it's good. Even if it's not to that extent, it's well. Happiness is positivity. It's good. Keep that smile shining. Okay, thank you, Rai. I'll try. I try. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shaz Live and Travel and try. Thank you. Good energy draws people to you. I'm the same way. I love people. That's so nice. That's so nice. And this that's one of the maybe truth. Yes. Yes, good energy draws people. If you are smiley and you will just pulls people to you, as you say, and that's a good thing. Yeah, and as human beings, one of the things that are good we as human beings to have, so that the we keep the love burning between us and others. For even it is the second what? It is the second largest commandment that God commanded us to. He said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Whatever you want done to you, let it also be happy, or to see it also happen to the next person, to your neighbor, next person to you. Don't think too hard, just let it flow. Okay. Yes, I prefer animals to people, but there are some people that you just know are sweet souls and need to attach. Yeah, that's true. And almost, because do you know that, right? We are actually a spirit in a body. We are a spirit in a body. And most time, that's why you may easily detect if or let me say, let me use the term determine. You can actually determine, you may easily determine if these people have, okay, always if there's good energy, the people around you, you'll always determine. Huh? Because you know that you are a spirit in a body. So basically that thing, it will help you to somehow detect you. If it's bad energy, you'll be like, oh, this is, and you'll be like, this is not a good energy. Yeah, this is not, yeah. Shaz Live and Travel says, I agree, Rai. Oh, okay. Exactly, Sha. We go with the flow. Yes. Yes, and that's because we actually spirit in the body, because you'll be able to. I'll I don't know if it's determined. Yes, if people, if you see them for the first time, with the first impression, you can actually try to get some things that will be leading you on who these people are, or that kind of, okay. If they are friendly, you will actually be able to determine this. Actually, they are friendly. Yeah, such kind of a thing. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, definitely, Jim. The good energy attracts those of us who welcome it. Yes, it does. You're very right. Sorry, got to take this call. I will be back. Okay. We excuse you, Sha. That's good. Thank you so much. You tend to the call. No problem, no worries. Someone told me you. So I really enjoyed when you are with your brother and sister. Very nice. Yeah. Yes, actually, I went to my village. I went to my home village. We had an issue there. We actually we had an issue over there. You see, land problems, something to do with the land. So we had to meet there with my brother. At least try to get to a solution of the problem, and that's where we met. And because we we are content creators in one way or the other, we're trying to push. Yes, why not make some videos? Yes, so I was in my home village. I had gone to attend to such matters of the land. Land problems are really big. Nowadays, land has become something. It is people are fighting for land like gold. Someone will literally kill you because they just want your land. So there's a place back in our home. My father bought some land over there. Um, and because the landlord, the first owner, or the first person that bought that land used not to stay there. And in Africa, uh, recently it's when people have realized fencing land, it is such an important thing. If you buy land, you have to fence. But mostly Africans used to be like, if they are not well off, okay, if they are not financially stable, they will tend to leave their land just open, just like that. And maybe some will put up, maybe mostly they've been using the posts. Someone maybe will find the king post, and the post and like put up, that's the mark. Earlier it used to be a sisal. The sisal, you'll do sisal. They'll use sisal to put up the demarcations. My land comes from my land starts here, goes this way, and this way I border my neighbor. It used to be such kind of things. Mostly it used to be sisal that used to separate you with your neighbors. You put here, say this is my boundary, and this sisal will be a mark actually to put up to show that my land comes to this place, from here to this place. This where yours starts going to this place. So over time, in fact, in the years coming in years 2000 to 2005, around there. 2005 backwards, it used to be okay. People had not actually awaken up and say and having it in mind that land is really precious, or it's something very important to have, because you could even find, okay, people have land. When it comes to selling during those days, because there are some lands in our home whereby you'll find somebody, a large tract of land, someone tells you, do you know this land was bought like 600 shillings, Kenyan shillings by then, maybe in 1990s. They tell you this one was bought 600, this one was bought 100 bob, this one was bought 500, 300, and if you'll hear that maybe another one you'll find 1,000, depending on the persons they met and how people were had received, or the information people had. But mostly during those times, because the landowners our grandfathers and those others had not gone to school that well, so they didn't. For them, they knew basic. They had the basic knowledge to help them in the society. But this something to do with school, no, it was not there. So, because even having a large tract of land, it and no finances, it meant a problem. You are not going to fence that land also. What you'll do, you'll just plant sisal and know to this sisal until to this point, that's the demarcation of the land, and know that. And in one way or the other, people are respectful. They were very respectful. And one, because there was land, there was land, and people they didn't have in mind that, okay, even if someone wants to grab, they will be like, even if you grab, you'll definitely at some point leave it. Why? So with that, and there was enough, there was no scramble for, okay, people want to acquire large, they want to acquire. There was no such greed, like people want to acquire large tracts of land and like own, and maybe be unfair to their neighbors and such kind of things. There was no such. But nowadays, as from 2005 coming upwards, people realize that land is appreciating very much, and land is money. And from there, things are different. Things are different. Someone will literally kill you because of land. They literally kill you and they want to own what is yours. So there are a lot now. Recently, there are a lot of conflicts. So it happened that my father bought somewhere land, and this land was the first landlord. He's not there. He's gone. He's dead. But sold to someone else who is the owner. And you know, when matters of land arise up, usually they want to refer you until back to the original owner. Eh, they want the original owner, such kind of things. But usually the the documents, yes, are passed from one person to another, because if you sell, you have to prepare documents, give to the person you have sold to land. And so it happened like that, because there were large tracts of land. This land, for the longest time, it was not being fenced. It was not being fenced. It was just there, and people knew, okay. And if I look on the papers the government has given me my land, read this. And over time, the population is growing, and people are becoming greedy. People are becoming greedy, and they want whatever that may belong to another person so badly. And they begin to forge things, you know. Someone just want to forge things, and they want to own what is yours. Whoa, so sad how people have become. I have heard about this also, to frighten or kill someone just for land. Yeah, it is so serious. You know, the population has grown, and people have realized the land is appreciating so fast. So if you have an acre or acres, you're a millionaire. So that's where people think like, okay, I need to have land. So the land that my father bought who is like, there was a first owner, then there is a second owner. So my father with others, because it was large tract of land, it was a very big place, so it is divided to people. And the place that my father was sold, it's having problem. The original landlord had trusted the neighbors to be his to be watching over the land, to be for him. And over time, When the neighbor, the man who is the man was there, he was honest. He was honest and he was keeping things clean, but he died. Then, like now, the sons have arisen and they are claiming what they do not own. So the place that my father was sold has issues. It has big issues, and someone has actually. My father was sold, and someone else has the son to the person that the landlord trusted have arose, and they are selling. They have sold to someone else the land that belongs to the other person, claiming it is theirs. But when the documents are produced, you try to check the land is for a different person, and for them they have just kind of grabbed, and they are selling to individuals and causing a lot of problems. Because you also have foreigners wanting the land. Africa is a hotspot. Yeah, it's a hotspot. Hotspot, I'm telling you. Whenever you hear matters to do with land, even and land, it's right now. Land, it's just something else. Because in between there, if you want land, we have everything going on. There are those that are looking for. There are those that are genuinely selling land, and we have those that are ready to get what is not theirs. They sell someone's land. They're just ready to do anything to have that money. So that's what's happening over there in my village. So we went there, and because it's a long process, land thing is a very long process. It takes years and years. For example, the issue that we are having, it's been taking us almost it's been years now, because this person grabbed sold this land, and like it's been years. It's over 5 years now. We are still on the same case, and you know the person is staying the same piece of land. So we have to be doing the case, trying to say like the original owner is this, the papers are this, the papers show this and this. But at the end of the day, another thing, if you have if you have if you have people who are illiterate, and because the sons of this guy are illiterate, they think things are physical and such kind of things. So it's taking long, and they want to take things around. And you know, by the way, we in Africa too. We in Africa. In this this kind of matters, when somebody sees that you are doing the correct thing, you are on the right. You are on the right. You have the every proof. Now, the next thing is they want to go bewitching you. They want to go bewitching you. They now run to witch doctors for you until they want to mess up you for no reason, because you are on your right. Oh no, sorry for that. Yes, things are bad. Things are bad. Land has become very, 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 very precious to an extent that it's causing another problem. But I have learned that some countries in Africa do not allow outsiders to actually own, but rather lease. So knowing someone in the country knowing someone in the country help you buy, but it has to be a partnership. Yeah, that's actually true. But I know also Tanzania, I don't think if you can buy land, even we Africans, they don't have that. But here in Kenya, you see, most foreigners come and buy land, especially if they want to build companies. They're coming there and buying land. We have, especially in Kenya, we have them all over. Yeah, then the local partner is actually the owner. Yeah, and that that really requires you to meet a very honest person. But in Kenya, I think, in Kenya, once you process papers and you are good, you can actually, once you process everything and you get to, you have the papers, it is good. The land will be on your own name. Yes, but at some point nowadays it's difficult to trust people. People are not good. People become something else. Some are just after getting from others. They have lost the. It's so bad. But one thing I've come to realize, doing things the right way, or doing things the right way, it does not only help you. It's not going to help you only, but it will help your generation. It also helps your generation if you do things right. And as they say, sometimes I find out things that are until it's overwhelming actually. Till it's overwhelming. Sometimes if I look at what life is giving, you look at this, then you're like, hey. But people have lost this. They have lost their fear. They have no fear. They have no fear in them to do the wrong thing. They are generally there for themselves. If they are doing things, they just think about themselves. They don't think about the generation. They don't think about the next person to them, or how it's going to be. Because you take someone's property, or you do something bad to someone, these people end up crying. They cry. Don't you know that the tears actually, the tears they are crying, these tears end up following you. And this is very true. It's very true, because when they say life is spiritual, and we have a God in heaven, or we have God exists, it is true. In one way or the other, these things will they will go, and eventually they will come back to get you. That is 100% truth. We definitely need to help these future generations learn the righteous path. Yeah, and that's very important. But I really don't know if this one will be, or people will get to know this as much as, in the current generation. If you talk about something to do with, or the way how life is, or try to tell them life is spiritual, if you do bad to someone, expect this person's tears, they are going to be a problem in future to you. They look at it, they don't see it as something making sense. They really don't. I don't know at what point they are going to understand this, but it is the reality. It's the reality. You do something bad, it will always come back to you, because you can't hurt people, you can't do wrong, you are doing and go free. No. It is difficult. It is difficult. Yeah, but hopefully they people get to understand, not even just the current generation. We have people in the other generations that they still want to dismiss that there's no such kind of a thing. Nowadays they call it karma. Hey, right. He's saying Professor Jim. No, they don't understand Professor Jim. You want to break my ribs. You want to break my ribs. Oh my. By the way, when I was in the university, I let me not. That's the story for another day. That's the story of another day. But it's good. It's good that people get to understand to do the right thing, because if you are doing the right thing to you and towards, and that's where the Bible actually comes in. At some point, yes, we might dismiss, but it's a good book. Whatever they teach, if you follow up and if you are understanding, these things are true. This is the right thing to follow, and it is true. It is not. If, for example, the commandments have been divided into two major commandments. Love your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all with everything. Love God, your God, with your everything. Okay. Lol. Okay. Another day you tell me. Yes, love your God with all your mind, with all your heart, with everything. Okay. So, and the second one, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Whatever you want happening to you, let it also happen to your neighbor. A good thing that's happening to you, not bad things. The good things you want for yourself. You want for yourself. You want the big cars. You want everything. You want this. You want a good life. Also, let it be to your neighbor. The moment your neighbor is getting is maybe is doing well, and then you start feeling bad. It's hurting you. That's not what the Bible says. You should also just be happy and wish them good all through, so that the Lord will also bless you. And I think for those that have followed up this, it's working in their lives. It's working because, one, you have avoided to to doing wrong to God. Because if you had human beings are the creation of God, and if you are hurting a human being, just know to some extent you are touching God. You are touching God. With the creation of God. Eh? Right says amen. Today we are in church. A little bit. Today we are in church. You are so inspirational, Jim. Always appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, but it's true. I respect the Holy Book. What the teachings, the teachings that are in the Bible. It's actually, if you look at it, it's what can help human beings coexist very well in each daily lives. It's a guidance it's a guidance, but now you find, hey, people are like, that's nonsense, this shit. Oh, I don't believe. I'm an unbeliever. Of all the things in this earth, who created you? How did you find yourself on this earth? If you can dismiss that there's no God. Sometimes I just look at I I look I look at some human beings or some people talk and they're like, God does not exist. Don't, God exists. If you haven't realized it, just don't dare to challenge the existence of God. No. Take your time. You'll definitely realize He is there. He exists. Huh? He exists. And that's why everything exists. That's why everything, you and me and everything exists. That's why everything exists. It is what it is. It is true. Hmm? This book, I really respect it. It's a good book. And we as human beings, if we were adhering to the teachings, actually the earth will be a small paradise as we wait for the promised heaven. Eh? Yeah, things will be so good on earth. But again, because things spoiled, I know at some point things spoiled, Satan came in, Satan has done this, Satan brought in confusion along the way, and I'm glad to. The same book also talks about it, that Satan came along and has made things worse, has brought in confusion. Yes, it is true that's happening, but it's because God is actually so fair. God is so fair that He also allowed Satan to. Because if God wanted us to know, okay, like to have all this, whatever, like to know, like to be our eyes to be open this much, He will not have let Satan exist, but because He's a God that is fair, He actually allowed that from all this we may learn. We may learn and strive to know who is God in our lives. We get to recognize that God indeed is the Hey, today we are in a small church here on Jim's channel, but we are not going to have, let me not say that. Yes, so I really believe if we were on the track and actually following, reading the Bible ourselves and trying to it's definitely a book that can be met with confusion and questions, but that's okay. This is where the learning process comes in. Yes, actually you are right. Because it's actually totally there's a full there's confusion. And if you really want to major in one area that maybe it's causing confusion to you, you might get lost completely. But if you look at it with an understanding, yeah, just ask God for this wisdom and knowledge and understanding that you may that you may get into to the to its depth. Have a good understanding. You'll get to realize some things. You get to realize some things, and there you are like, okay, slowly by slowly, and life goes on. Yeah, but I agree with you. It's definitely a book that can be met with confusion. It has, especially if you now it ends up and like you are reading, and confusion comes in and blah blah. Hey, you might end up saying, no. But it's a book that has something for human beings to learn. And yes. Hey. Mhm. Hey, 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 hey. So in Africa, I'm telling you, okay, especially in my country now, land has become something else. Somebody will want to kill you because of land. They're definitely killing, and do you know in Africa it's so bad. They realize you are on the right. They definitely go ahead, and I really don't know. Uh, Now they end up not believing even that God exists. They go to witchcraft, witch doctors to perform things and things to you so that you may cease existing on cease existing on earth, and then they will be like, "Ah." And if you have your extended family, they make sure they cause trouble, they cause chaos, everything. I'm going to interrupt this conversation for one moment with an odd question, if you don't mind. Please ask me a question. Feel free to ask. I'm all ears. Feel free to ask me the question, kindly. That's why I'm here. I'm here for any question. Yeah. What in Swahili they say, atangaye najua hujua. Please feel free to ask the question. Atangaye najua hujua. It's a saying actually. Atangaye najua hujua. Don't be scared, Jim. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Feel free to ask the question. Yes. Atangaye najua hujua. Ndio hivyo. The one that how can I put it in English? Atangaye najua hujua. Uh, um, the one who strives. The one who strives gets to know. The one who strives, but in this case, Jua is sun. Jua is the sun. So they say the one who strives to know about the sun gets to know. I think that's a close thing. It's a close thing to the translation. Yeah, that's a close translation to atangaye najua hujua. I want to know if there is a reason you keep the one pinky fingernail so long. You could actually use that as a weapon. Oh, this one. Yes. I just like keeping it long. I just like keeping it long because sometimes you'll find I cut all this and always leaving these ones long. So I like leaving these ones long. And I think I should say back then when I was in high school, that's where I started this kind of a thing, and I think I don't know if it is. Yes, but I just leave it long. I don't keep it for any reason like to hurt someone or to do something bad? No. I don't know why. I just like keeping it long. Not even only on this one. And especially now that I'm not doing, yeah, they're very strong. They are strong. Should I say, okay, they are very strong. They don't break easily. But one, it's because I'm not doing. Last time I was in the shamba, yes, but you see, this one broke a little bit, and I just shaped it. And mostly, if you are engaging in yourself in activities to do it, but even if I engage in such activities, it's not easy for them to break. They don't break easily, unless it is extreme. They must be very. Mine will never grow that long without breaking off. Wow, it's very impressive. Yeah, I think mine, because there are some people that I've met and they are always like, hey, this yours is too much strong. Mine, and I even had a friend who tried copying. He used to copy me now because he will leave his to be long. And do you know what? They were very light. They were very light and they kept breaking. And he will be very sad. He was always sad, like, mine, yours are strong, mine keep breaking. Yeah, so of course, at the end of the day, we are different. We are made different. One, you can see we all, I think right now it's over 7 billion people, and none of them has has the same fingerprint with you. None of them across. If you find all these people, everyone with different fingerprints, I think maybe that one can explain that. Yeah. Maybe when I visit, will let me paint the pink nails only. Maybe when I visit, will let me paint the pink nails only. Okay. Oh, okay. That is a fact. We are all unique. Yeah, you are very right. We are all unique. We are made different. That's why you'll find we have people in the midst of trouble, in the midst of something that is shaking and there is too much on them. You'll find them in the midst of that trouble, they still have a smile. They still have a smile. You see? And we have those that when such trouble lands lands in their what? It is the whole it's cry and cry. They will cry. You see? We have those that in that whatever that they are supposed to be crying, they will be like, oh, they will smile. Okay, I got you. I'm just teasing you. Okay, I got you. So we are made different. Huh? We are all made different. Yes, we are made different. And that's explained. But do you believe in the existence of God, or you? Do you believe there is God? This is a question for my viewers. Yeah, because there are those that challenge and like, in all this, just ask yourself, how did you then find yourself on this planet Earth? And we're also told that Earth it is held. It's held. It is held in air. You see, the sun rotates. Over here, it's night. We are in darkness. Over there, somewhere on a different continent, it is during the day. They are in the light. The sun is shining. Whose works could this be? Whose works could this be? Whose works could this be? Definitely, there's somebody behind this. There's somebody behind this. Who is greater than? Who is greater? It's actually raining. Hope you hear me. So it means I have to go on shouting. I have to go on shouting. The rains are on. The rains are on now. The rains are on. Ooh, wow. Yes. Definitely it's something of interest. Talk about it to get to know. So always get to appreciate that behind each and everything that we are seeing, I believe, but I'm not super religious. Yes, I would even advise you, don't be religious. Don't be religious. So if you'll be, don't be religious. Just be that believer. Believe strongly. But if you get religious, it will be something else. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. Just be a believer. If you go religious, it will be something else. Okay, that's good then. That's good. Yes. I got you. So actually, during the day it tried, the rains tried, but it didn't rain so much. So I think it opted to come this late. Obviously almost 11 p.m. But with that rain, I may need to build an you may need to build an ark soon. Hey, I don't. Yeah, it's heavy, but hopefully we are promised that no waters will. You get me? Okay. The amount of trees that will be required is it's insane. I don't know why to get that right now. Unless we go on cutting down the forest. Oh. Or we modify. What kind of an arc will it? Will it be wood one, the wood one, or the metallic? Definitely in this case, if there has to be one, maybe it will be metallic. It will be made of metal. Feel sorry, man. Mwacha mila mtumwa. Oh, so nice. It's been a very, very nice conversation. Thank you so much for always being here. Yeah. Thank you for always inviting us into your life. I really appreciate. A million thanks to you. A million thanks to you too for always being here. I'm thinking of going to visit my sometimes I really don't know how to put it, but very soon maybe I'll be going to visit Marwa. It's always a pleasure sharing with you, Jim. Oh, I'm so thankful that you are always here too and supporting. You support without bila ku how should I I even want to speak Swahili now. You support strongly, you support strongly, not no si reggae. Si reggae, very strong. Very soon, I'm thinking of going to visit the village, the famous village of Nyabohansi. I'm planning myself, and maybe very soon, God willing, I'll be headed there to go and have a boost. To go and have a boost. You see, that's the location for YouTubers in Kenya and maybe over the world. Yeah, that's the location for YouTubers. You rush there, you go get a boost. I'm thinking of heading there. Yes. Yeah, I'm thinking of heading there to go and meet I Am Maru to give me a boost so that maybe at some point we can yes. The famous villa of Nyabohansi. It's around 6 hours, around 6 hours from here. 6 good hours to that place. So if people are coming from, people come from As far as where? As far as America, and they fly to the village. They fly and come to the village. Why not Jim? Ah, jeez, that Jim, that's a boost already. Yeah. You see, but I believe to be I believe that village has been good, you know. It's been good with the YouTube thing in the village has actually connected the world because even the first time meeting you, I think I met you on. If it's not. Oh, I used to see you. I used to see you because you are also a very good supporter. You support people for real. I used to see you on several channels, and that's very good. It means these people, you are very supportive. You are very supportive. And look, through that we've been able to connect. The world's connecting. We are connecting. Yeah, it's so amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yo, I'll be going to that village very soon, and believe all will be well. All will be well. So that we grow this family to be a big one, a very big one. Yes, and from there maybe I'll be having very because I realize my videos. Yeah, it's an amazing village. I'm sure it will be a fantastic visit. I've been invited. Yeah, you've been invited. Uh-huh. Oh, you've been invited 3 times. Yeah, it's a good village. Even the day okay, I know the day you land in that village, definitely don't miss coming to Jim's village too. It's a good village. Yes, also come to my village. I show you around. And just take your time, prepare, and yeah, we're expecting you. Of course, if you land in the village, we're in one country. Definitely it will not be so difficult for you arriving here. Or in one way or the other. Jim village. Jim's village for sure. Okay. Yes, I get it. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome to my village. To my village, you're welcome. We also love visitors in my village. Hi. Eh? So amazing. But I've realized I need okay, by the time maybe I'll be visiting here, before I visit there, I should just keep on pushing like this, slowly until we're somewhere before we get visiting there. Be somewhere. Nah, it goes along with. No, it goes along with finding those a person trusts. Yeah, actually that's true. Yeah, you have first to find a yeah, you have to have trust with the. Of course, that's you're right. You're right. That's that's true. Yeah. The rain stops and continues immediately. It's now even more. Wow. Amazing. Yes. So like I said before, I'm a country girl, so village will be my vibe. I still remember that. I, I've kept it in my mind. I've kept it in my mind. Country, countries, country guy. That's it. No city thing. No city thing. No city thing. Even if you have to visit places like, even if you visit places like maybe if you may want to visit places like Mombasa, definitely it has to be in the countryside. Countryside. Yes. Countryside where you see birds, you see birds fly around, uh, singing a little bit like this. You're in the forest, kind of that. Whereby cows come in the evening and you have to you milk. I also make sure the goats are in the what? The shed or what do you call house for goats? Yes. I remember very well. You like village life, not city. Not city. Yeah, that's good. Village life is good. It's very nice. Thank you for remembering. You are much welcome. You're welcome. By the my you are talking you are my brother. My brother is also does he also has a YouTube channel, but for him, no, he's not pushing so much because he has sometimes government work needs you to be Every day, you report every day at work. So it's been 4 months. Even recently when we went at home, that's when I pushed him, hey, bro, try put some video. It's called Weku001. Yeah, he also tries to do some content on YouTube. That's my elder brother. Yeah. Um, okay, I will follow him. Oh, really appreciate. I appreciate. Yeah. So nice that you support. You support a lot. Huh? Just realize that. And I happen to see nowadays. Yeah, that's so nice. Be visiting Mojo. Number Mojo. My pleasure, but you're my favorite. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate. Hey. Hmm? You keep igniting my smiles. You keep igniting my smiles each and every moment. When I try to hold, I'm like, they automatically just come. That's so nice. Perfect. Oh. Let's get to give it to some, like, how many minutes? Let's do 2 hours. It will be good for today. It will be good for today. 2 hours, and I'll be wrapping it up. I'll be getting. I get to sleeping. I get to sleeping. Two hours. Let's do 2 hours, and then I get to sleeping. 2 hours will be very good. Wow, tomorrow is Monday. Monday must be a man. When we were in school during those days, we used to say Monday must be a man. Because when a child, it used to be a lazy day, in fact. That's the day of the week that used to be lazy. Find yourself, you're just like this, and the day does not move. During those days when we were in school, man, used to be such a lazy day. But nowadays it's not a big deal. No a big deal. Come here, maybe you'll go to the city doing something and the day's just gone. So not a big deal that it's going to be. I think maybe during those days, because you used to be seated in class and it will feel awkward some days. And also used to be weekend hangout maybe. I'm sure those that still go to work these days, they are still experiencing the same thing. Yeah, they do experience the same thing. Because if you're breaking off, and then you are next, you have to be joining, and then it's another thing, it's something else. It's another thing. Wow, so thankful, Rai, for always being here. Rai. I like reading your name once, Rai. Rai. Yeah, but that repetition, it's good too. Hilele. Ooh, yeah. Perfect. That's so nice. Taratibu, 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 taratibu. Oh, straight 2 hours. That will be nice. I don't know. It's going to be the case. Okay. Let's do 1 hour 40 minutes, and that's enough. Really, thank you guys. Right, big up yourself. Much love. Thank you for always supporting. Really appreciate it. That's one of that support is crazy. Really, I really like that, man. I'm thankful. So we have to end this live. At least we have done 40 minutes extra. Usually I give myself 1 hour, but when we have very supportive people like Rai over here, Shaz Live, and the rest, it's always shoots beyond 1 hour, and that's amazing. Really appreciate you guys. Bye bye.